tell me your name, the name of your law firm, and where you practice.
All right, my name's Ashlee Duplessis. I'm the head attorney at Duplessis Law, and I practice mainly in Detroit and Flint in Michigan.
What are your practice areas?
Primarily criminal defense. Occasionally I'll do some divorce and some parental custody type things, but it's about 90% criminal defense.
And how long have you had your firm?
It will be 5 years in November.
And that leads us into our next question. How long have we been working together? How long have you been with Green Cardigan?
So we started right around when the pandemic started because I just moved offices. So I believe about 3 years.
So when we first started working together, I don't believe you had a website because I know we built your website. So tell me, where were you at, or what was the need or reason for reaching out to Green Cardigan in the first place?
Well, I had one marketing firm that I was working with, and it only ended up being about 90 days because they couldn't give me any numbers. They couldn't tell me how my site was doing. They wanted me to write all the content and they would just post it. So once I hit that 90-day mark with them, I started looking elsewhere. And I believe Green Cardigan was coming up on my Instagram based on some other attorneys I was following.
So your original problem was, I need somebody who's actually going to do the marketing. Let me do the lawyering and let somebody else do the marketing.
And let me see what you're doing. Like, that was the biggest thing. I had no clue what they were doing.
So if that was the problem, how do you feel like Green Cardigan, how have we solved? Clearly we've solved some problem for you, right? We've been around together for several years now. So what was the problem how have we solved that problem, rather?
Well, it's definitely the monthly meetings. Having that PowerPoint that shows me hard numbers. I can see exactly what's trending, exactly what's doing well, where we need to improve things. And that's played a role in how I do my own social media and the smaller things. But every month I can see cold, hard numbers, and I can see exactly what's being done with my marketing.
So would you say then the marketing has been successful? Can you speak a little bit to the actual success, the success of the firm?
Well, I believe when we first started, my organic traffic was under 5%. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. I believe it was under 5%. And now we're heading towards 60% of organic traffic on my website, which has been huge, obviously, to have that much of an increase over the years.
From our perspective, right, that's something we love to hear of. I need to slow down, or I'm working too much. Our goal is to send you the traffic and then you do with the traffic as you please, right? So you would certainly say the volume has increased. And then for what you do, the quality of that traffic is also very important for us, right? We want to make sure we're sending you the quality of traffic as well. So you would say from quantity and quality, you've seen an increase.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The calls that are coming in are actually relevant to what I do. There's a couple times where I tried like the Google ad campaigns on my own, and I was just getting floods of calls that had absolutely nothing to do with what I do. And then to sort through those and try to find the one or two that was actually going to amount to something, that was just a huge waste of time. So to have people calling me that are actually relevant to my practice, that cuts a huge amount of wasted time.
So what would you say to a friend who says, hey, I need a marketing agency? What would you say to that friend?
Of course, I would recommend them to you, provided they're not in my neck of the woods. But I just like how Green Cardigan takes the guessing out of it. And that's my number one recommendation to anyone is, like, you don't have to guess on what's going to be done. I know what to expect. I know what the goals are every month, what the standards are. And if you are serious about marketing and you are serious about growing your business, you need to know, what are my goals every month? How many people are we reaching? What the traffic looks like? And I know what to expect with that every month. So that's the number one draw. Well, So that's the fact I like you guys. That's the number one draw here is I know exactly what to expect every month. If I'm going to recommend a company to my personal friends, I want them to have that same experience that I have.